Hi, I'm Steve Dwyer, founder of Edify Hub. For the last few weeks, we've been talking about internet accountability and how you can share the internet activity from your smartphone or computer with accountability partners. Today, we're going to look at setting up Accountable2You on a Mac. If you don't have an account with Accountable2You yet, then go ahead and go to edifyhub.com/accountable. That will take you to the home page for Accountable2You. You can create your own account by clicking the big blue sign up button. And when you create that account, use the promo code EdifyHub and Accountable2You will give you an extra time on your free trial. So instead of 10 days free, they'll give you 20 days free. Right now, let's go ahead and log in. And we come to the Member Center. At the Member Center, we're going to go to the Software tab so that we can download the software for our Mac. Then we click the Mac. And here's the list of software that's available. Now you have to know what version of your Mac that you're running. So go to About This Mac in the Apple menu, and it will tell you, I'm running version 10.8, so I will use the one for version 10.7 and greater. If you're using 10.5 or 10.6, then download that one. I'll go ahead and click this. We download the software. It comes into our Downloads folder. Open that up. Launch Accountable2You. It's an application downloaded from the internet. Go ahead and open it. So it's asking us to sign into our account again. The first time, it was just to get to the web page so that we could download the software. This time, it's asking us what account this computer should be associated with. So we'll associate it again with Sam Evening's account. Then we give it a computer name. This is going to be the name that will show up on your accountability reports. So we'll call this one Sam's MacBook. And then we click Sign In. So now it's asking you to set up the accountability partners. We walked through this in the previous video. You can go to edifyhub.com/accountability and look for the video about setting up accountability partners. So we won't go through all the details here. Now the way Accountable2You works on a Mac is very similar to the way it works on Android or other devices. It acts as an assistive technology, much like screen readers for the blind. So we have to give it permission to see what's going on the other apps. Apple's just very cautious about protecting your privacy. So we're going to go ahead and hit Open System Preferences. And then we need to click the button to say Enable Access for Assistive Devices. This is how it looks in Mountain Lion or 10.8. I'll show you a little bit what it looks like if you're in Mavericks. But we click Enable Access for Assistive Devices. You have to give your password. So now we've enabled that access. We can close the accessibility. And at this point, this Mac is set up. You do need to go through and set up the accountability partners. I will point out there is an icon up here in the system bar. If you click that, it just gives you a little bit of information. You can check for updates. You could uninstall or quit Accountable2You. If you do that, it will send an email to your accountability partners. So they will know if you uninstall the software. If things don't seem to be working, you can click the Diagnostics button. And that will just do a quick system check to see if everything's working. And in this case, everything's successful. So that's what it looks like on Mountain Lion. If you're on Mavericks, if you've already upgraded, then the accessibility options look a little bit different. I'll show you what those look like. These are the system preferences for Mavericks. If you Rather than being in accessibility, you'll notice that the that Enable button is not here, the one that we looked at earlier. Instead, go to Security and Privacy. On the Privacy tab, under Accessibility, you'll need to turn on the checkbox for Accountable2You. So that was Mavericks. I showed you earlier what Mountain Lion looks like. On the Accountable2You website, where you download the Accountable2You app, it does list out for you some of the screenshots for previous versions of macOS. We've got it installed. That's really all we need. Now you just go get your accountability partner set up with your Mac, and you're good to go. Thanks for watching.